ברוכים הבאים לירושלים. I have to tell you that looking from the stage, it warms your heart to see 2,000 people from Hadassah come to Jerusalem to celebrate the 100th birthday. Mazal Tov, thank you, welcome to Yerushalayim. Marcy Natan, the National President of Hadassah, Miki Schulman, the National Convention Chair, Marlene Post, the Centennial Co-Coordinator, Barbara Goldstein that is inviting us here, leaders and members of Hadassah, leaders of IGT, my dear friend Benny Sivan, and all of the delegations from all over that came to Yerushalayim. Welcome again. I want to start off by continuing the path that Marcy started. And I think that if Henrietta and the people that founded Hadassah 100 years ago are looking down today at us, they must be pinching themselves, like I pinch myself practically on a daily basis. Imagine where Yerushalayim was 100 years ago and where we are today. Having a celebration in the United City of Jerusalem as a sovereign state, in Safra Square, a few hundred yards from the old city, and celebrating the 100th birthday of Hadassah. I have no doubt in my mind that we've exceeded their wildest dreams. And I think every and each one of us, one of you, should be so proud to be here. And in a minute we'll talk about the next 100 years. And I want to start sharing with you my personal experience with Hadassah. Practically, I'm a Jerusalemite all my life. All my family was born here. But when I served in the army and when I was shot in Lebanon, I was treated in Hadassah. When I broke my foot, I was treated in Hadassah. And I have to say that for us Jerusalemites, living in Yerushalayim, the word Yerushalayim and Hadassah go well together. None of us can imagine living in Yerushalayim without Hadassah. And nobody could think about Hadassah without thinking about Yerushalayim. These two brands have a mutual future. The contribution and the value of Hadassah to Jerusalem cannot be quantified in any way, shape, or form. Hadassah is one of the largest employers of Jerusalem. And medicine in Yerushalayim is the number one factor, the common denominator that gets all residents of Jerusalem to believe in its unity. When you ask residents of East Jerusalem, the number one reason why they want the city united, they don't want to be separated from Jerusalem, is practically the quality of medicine led by Hadassah in Yerushalayim. You should know that. My vision for the city is to develop its core competitive advantages. One of them is culture tourism. And naturally, thank God, we see huge growth due to our investments, the municipal and national government's investments in Jerusalem. We see very, very nice growth in culture and tourism. And the second area where we excel in, where we could look into the future and build on our core competitive advantage, is health, life sciences in Jerusalem. We've convinced the national government, and we have the government support, to dramatically incent and help medical services, medical research, and industry that together create a cluster of business excellence, medical service excellence, and together we see that the business cluster of health life sciences, where Hadassah is a catalyst, is a driver, is an engine, we see the area excel and improve the quality of life and improve the economic situation of Jerusalem. I just came back from Russia a few weeks ago. First call I made was to my friend Kukia, sharing with him the fact that the Russians highly appreciate the quality of medicine in Jerusalem and in the country as a whole, and they're seeking joint ventures where they could train in our medical school here, joint venture with the Hebrew University, and develop tourism, medical tourism, and to develop relationships where they can enjoy the high quality of the doctors in Jerusalem as a whole, and of course Hadassah as a leader in the field. And that points out that the excellence that we have in Hadassah in Jerusalem is not only local. The impact of Hadassah, the quality of the medicine as a common denominator or something that brings people together, does not influence only the residents of the city. It has a very strong effect, long-term, developing Jerusalem as a place where you want to do business with, where you want to serve. And I do think that when Hadassah was founded, and when I speak today to Marcy and the leaders of Hadassah and the management of Hadassah, we all believe, the common thought is, that Hadassah has, in the next 100 years, a lot to offer. A lot to offer to improve the situation in Jerusalem. Now, we're all shareholders of the city. All of you, you're shareholders of Jerusalem. The fact that you live sometimes far away, for me, doesn't matter. And our role is to leave Jerusalem in the hands of the next generations better than we received it. Our role is to position Hadassah to the next generations in a better position than we all received it. And so here, I would like to summon first, thank you all. I don't take it for granted that all of you are so committed to Hadassah and so committed to Jerusalem. And you should all go back home and know that we in Jerusalem, and I personally, love you and thank you. And would like to see you here, B'Shana Ha'Ba'a B'Yerushalayim HaBnuya as well. Mazal Tov. Thank you very much.